Okay guys, this is a way to make a banana shake that I personally like to do, and y'all probably do different. So the first step, as you can tell, we already have our blender and we have our bananas. But the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and cut the banana into slices. So just like so. I'm gonna go ahead and cut them into slices, and this is to make it easier to go in the blender. Okay, we used the cutting board, as you can tell. Now we have some ice cream. Okay, so this is the main step that I add into it, and I can always add more banana if I want to. But for this step, we're gonna take our blender. I'm gonna go ahead and scoop some ice cream out of here. And we're gonna put it in the blender like so. And however much I add in will determine if I need to add another piece of banana into the blender or not. So we're gonna do it like so. Now, because I'm adding a little extra ice cream than I typically would, I'm probably gonna get a smaller banana and I'm gonna add on to that. But first, we're gonna take our banana that we just cut up. We're gonna go ahead and gently put that into the blender. Just like this. And again, this is a better way of how I do this. The next step I'm gonna do to add a little bit of protein into it is add some milk into it. So we're gonna go and do that. Plus it's better than, yeah, we put a little too much, and that's okay. Because now we can offset the ice cream and the banana. So we're gonna go ahead for this one and just add another banana to it. I know my bananas are not doing super perfect, but they are doing everything the way I need it. So we're gonna go ahead and take this other banana, and obviously we're gonna peel it open. And we're gonna go ahead and make the cut to it. So we're gonna take the banana out. And that's okay if I don't get all of it right now. We're gonna go ahead and throw this away. Okay, so we're gonna offset this again because I put a little too much. So again, you wanna do, the slices, I prefer to try to get them as thin as possible. And if you don't get them like that, it's okay. And then we're gonna put them in the blender. So, just like that, we're gonna go ahead and put them back in the blender. This also gives it an extra banana taste, I'll say, because we're adding a little bit more than we need. So we're gonna go and add this. Okay, so now we're done with that. We're gonna set this right here. We'll go ahead and add just a little bit more, about this much, into the blender. Okay, so we're done with that. Now, we're gonna take our fancy lid, and I'm gonna make sure it's really tight on, because I don't want to sit there and try to flip it just like that, just so you can get the example too. We don't want that happening, so that's problem number one. But we're gonna go ahead and do that so that we can go ahead and get whatever was spilled off of the top. So we solved part of that problem, and that's okay. But that's a reason why you always have to have this tight all the way down, and you always have to have a finger over it. So now that it's going to be locked, once I can get it there, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. So now it's nice and secure. Now, make sure it's down. Now we're gonna go ahead and blend it. I like to go ahead and just do what I call a pulse, which is on the blender, so I can get rid of some of that chunk of ice cream in there. And you can tell it's like trying to come back out again. Okay, now we're gonna do our final step. We're gonna get a cup. I'm just gonna get this one, for example. And like so, we're gonna gently take this off. We're gonna unscrew it because we're gonna actually pour this out. So we're gonna take this and set this in the sink because we are done with it. And we're gonna go ahead and pour this into our cup. We wanna make sure we do not overfill that either. So now that's empty. The final two steps to this are second to last. Make sure that this is unplugged because we don't want to go hit the power button and accidentally have a problem. And we do want to put all this up. So real quickly, spoon's going to go in here. The lid is going to go back on top like so. Make sure it's nice and tight. And then the milk, and then these two go to the fridge and the freezer. So, I'm gonna go ahead and put this back where it needs to be. And the final step is getting to drink it and enjoy it. I hope you guys love this banana shake tutorial. If you have any questions or you would like to try something like this, super easy. Just get 1 or 2 bananas, depending on how strong you want your flavor to be. Make sure you have a blender. For me, again, I personally like to add some ice cream to it for a little bit of the extra, not like super protein, but also add a little bit of milk to it as well. Make sure you get a little bit of your vitamin D in there. And then again, you want to drink it and enjoy the flavor of banana shake. I hope this helps a lot of you guys out, and I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Thank you so much.